I didn't realize groceries were so expensive, y'all. $90 for groceries. So it's probably normal, but like to me, who is like a little bit of a broke girl right now, it's like a lot. Groceries put away. Now it's time for lunch. I stopped by the gas station and got this little chicken tender and wedges combo. So good. So I'm gonna devour that and it's back to client work. It's 1:30 in the morning. I just finished my last client work for the day. I gotta brush my hair because it's still a little damp from my shower, which means when I sleep on it, it will not dry right. But if I brush it, maybe it'll, I don't know. I'm so tired. My eyeballs are burning. I gotta take my contacts out and go to bed. We finished day 2 of our 7-day client work train. It feels pretty good. I'm so tired. I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good night. You know, I don't know how to explain it. Also, my contacts, I need to just throw them out and change them because I just wear them like one set for a month, but you know, I try to make them last a little longer than a month because there are days I don't wear them every day. I know you're probably not supposed to. You don't gotta tell me, okay? Don't tell me. But you know how I tried that new coffee? It was like a size stronger than my normal coffee. Like my normal coffee is the signature blend. They say that's mild. So I had to buy the Columbia blend because they're not selling my mild at Kroger for some reason. And at first I said, oh, I don't really notice that much of a difference. But the weird thing is, I think like it feels like my signature blend has stronger coffee. Like with the Columbia brand, when I'm making my coffee the exact same way, it tastes like it's too sweet when I use the same amount of syrup and creamer, which doesn't make sense because when I have it with the signature blend, it tastes great. I don't understand it. So it's 2:25. Wednesdays are really hard for me because Wednesdays are the days I wake up early, or at least some weeks. I wake up early and then I go to my parents and we have breakfast together. We go get breakfast together. And then I get back at 11 and I'm tired because I woke up early and I didn't have my coffee because I don't have coffee when I go out of the house, you know. Wednesdays are my days where there's not going to be a routine established because it's 2:30. I probably woke up around 2, but I lay down at 11. So that was a 3-hour nap, right? 3 hours? Yeah. So 3-hour nap. But then again, I only had 5 hours of sleep last night because I went to bed. The problem is also I discovered this as well. I cannot read until 1:30, shut my laptop, and go to bed. Which, saying it back, makes sense that I can't do this because I laid upstairs staring at my ceiling for an hour and a half. I didn't go to bed. I didn't fall asleep until 3. I was staring at a computer screen for the last 4.5 hours, 5 hours. I don't know how long it was. But I was staring at a computer screen for hours. Of course, I'm not going to be able to turn it off and go straight to bed. I wasn't wearing my blue light glasses. It's just a mess over here. So We're trying to establish a routine. Today it's not happening. But I'm going to watch Happiness. I'm on episode 11. There are 12 episodes. So I'm going to finish it today. This is probably the best zombie thing I've ever seen. If they classify it as, I think they classify it as, it's the best. Like, I've seen a lot of zombie stuff. I've seen a lot of, like, infected stuff. I think this is hands down the best one I've seen. I love the characters. I think it's tense without being tacky. This is so good. And every episode ending leaves me going like, okay, I have to see the next one. Although episode 10's ending was a little weird. It feels like we're off track a little bit, but we're getting close to the end. So it must tie in somehow. I'm gonna watch it and we'll talk later. Oh, is that makeup? It probably is. I had mascara on yesterday and I didn't probably take it off correctly. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I feel like every time I open like my camera, I feel like I don't recognize myself at first. Like, I don't know if I've just like not looked at myself all day. So whenever I turn on the camera, I look at myself and I'm like, whoa, that's what I look like. Okay, you can stay. My hair is crazy. I worked out today and I'm gonna shower before bed. It's 11:20. I have got quite the headache. I'm making Pop-Tarts because I had dinner early today and I have about 120 pages left of my manuscript that I'm gonna read. So I also got different Pop-Tarts this time. Normally I get the fudge, but I remember when I was little I also used to eat these ones. Chocolate chip, I think, maybe. I don't remember. So we're gonna have these. I wanted something different. I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming down with the cold. If I'm coming down with the cold. I have been so tired lately. I need to take my vitamins more. I'm not doing that. I gotta use this massive plate for my 2 Pop-Tarts. I've just been so tired lately. I don't know. And I don't know if it's because I'm throwing off my clock, my internal clock, because I've been staying up late, but kind of getting up early still. So that's just been tough on me. I got up to take medicine and I don't know why I'm talking and not taking the medicine. Ugh. Wow, too many. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I don't know how this vlog is going to be structured. I don't know what's going on, okay? I've been filming clips here, there, everywhere. I don't really know. It's such a nostalgic smell. A giant plate. I listen to K-pop radio on Pandora, but right now, Love, I think it's Love. I don't know. A non-K-pop band is playing. Love, L-A-U-V. I don't know. I don't have my headphones on, but I heard it playing. I'm like, that's not K-pop. Anyway, I'm giving my eyes a break, my head a break from the screen. I'm gonna have some Pop-Tarts and then we're gonna get back to our reading. Like I said, I have about 120 pages left to read, so we're chugging right along. And it's 11:23, so we'll finish up early. I had coffee late, so I probably won't be going to bed when I finish. Let's try this and see if it's as good as I remember it being. It kind of weirds me out a little bit because I'm used to the fudge ones, but tastes like childhood. Hello. Oh, the little pieces. They look a little weird. We're gonna have to recurl them. I did my legging curls, but these did not curl. So we're also wearing a low cut top, which I hate. I just threw it on because I think it was too hot and I couldn't find my other shirts. So I put this one on, but it's very low and I don't like it. So, hi, hey, hello. I don't know the vlog setup. I do have clips, but I don't know how many before this. I also had like a Shein haul that I had, but I actually hated everything I tried on, so probably not gonna post that. It's Cinco de Mayo today, and my friends and I are going to a restaurant, and we're going to do that, so I'm gonna get ready, do my makeup. I realized I haven't really done my makeup on camera in a while. I almost think I'm gonna pull back this piece too. On my video last week, I talked about a schedule, routine, establishing routine. So this week has been, or this past few days, because I think I made my schedule yesterday, has been pretty insane. I've had a lot of family things going on, and so it's been hard to kind of just establish a routine. But I don't know if we're going to be able to establish a routine for a few more days. So, yeah, that's that. A lot of you guys had said, like, it sounded like I was kind of close to burnout and writing block, which I agree with. Thinking back, I do think it was probably burnout and writer's block. So, I'm not surprised. And at least when I read those comments, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How's May? I thought I had something I wanted to talk about, but I guess I don't. So, does anybody else watch the Two Hot Takes podcast? Or listen, I should say, I guess.
Let's be real.
Come on.
Because the homeschool kids, they always be a little...
Girlfriend, female 26, and I, male 24. I'm a terrible cook, so my girlfriend cooks most of our meals. Also, I don't do many of the household chores, but I was living with my mom before moving out, and she used to do everything.
Oh, not an excuse.
I do other stuff, and I do chores when asked. This is a small issue between us.
I wonder why. This is the third time I've tried filming this clip, so maybe third time's the charm. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. What's on you? I don't know what that is. How have you guys been? You know, today is Sunday. I was supposed to have a live stream today, but stuff came up, and I feel bad. Like, I don't want to keep missing the live streams, but I almost wonder if, like, this isn't gonna work, me doing it every single week, because things just come up, and it's hard to, like, it's just hard. When I used to do live streams, like, spur of the moment, it was a lot easier for me, because then I could, you know, if I had time, I could do a live stream, so I might go back to that method instead of specifically doing it on Sundays. I'm just having a hard time, and I feel terrible for missing them, and then it's just, like, another thing that stresses me out. Like, another thing that's, like, pulling my rope even more out of my grasp is the fact that I'm failing at yet another thing. It's my work life and my writing life that are just both so overwhelming to me right now, and I never found a good way to cope with it. My coping mechanism was just to push it all away, but you can't do that, especially when it's your job. So I gave myself this weekend to take some time off, and then this week is when I'm going to try and stick to that schedule, that routine that we filmed in that last Friday video. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I think I have one client work project this week, and then that's it for the week. So I have the rest of the other time to work on writing and stuff and editing, which I haven't been in a very long time. 4 days, maybe 3. I don't know, 3. A very long time. 3 days. I think it's probably more like 4 days. For a girl who used to spend so many hours in one day working on her stuff, it's just hard to kind of fathom that I've gotten to a point where I was going days without writing. We're gonna grab the reins, clutch that rope tighter, and yank it back, and try and, like, get back on track. I'm gonna give myself, like, time to do it slowly, but I need to plan my Instagram content today before I go to bed. I need to edit this YouTube video. I just feel like it's just been a little crazy over in the Sutton world, Sutton sphere lately. I've just been struggling with creativity and, like, the desire to do anything. I just feel like I am not my normal self, and I want to get back to that beautiful, awesome person. And I think I don't know how to do that, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna try our hardest to find where she went, find out where her productivity went, and latch on to her, because, yeah. And I think another thing stressing me out is, like, so I'm not going to talk about it here more than this, but KU was really low last month with the royalty rate that they paid their authors. So I had a low month, and this month is seeming low, and that's kind of stressful. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about it more than that. I don't really want the argument of KU sucks, don't put your eggs all in one basket. This isn't the place for that. But I think that is something that is getting to me, just the fact that KU is low. I am thinking about, like, oh no, my next book's going to be published in July, so, like, that's still this month and next month with no book release. And when you don't have a book release, your royalties are lower, and that's just kind of stressing a girl out a little bit. So, and I just life stuff, you know, sick family members. And my brother went back into the hospital the other day, but he's out now. But it's just like a lot of stuff that's like scary and overwhelming and kind of just not fun. So I'm hoping that this week will be better. I've heard that Mercury is in retrograde. I don't know if that's true. I also don't know exactly what that means, except that means that things are going wrong. But it does feel like things are going wrong. So hopefully this week's going to be better. And hopefully we can all get back on track if we're not on track. I hope you guys aren't struggling as well. But man, when you struggle, you do feel alone. But I know I'm not alone. That's the thing. But I also don't want you to struggle. I hope you're doing well. But hopefully I can be well again soon too. Bummer clip to end on, but I feel like this next week is going to be good. We're going to try out our new routine for the video on Friday, so keep an eye out for Friday's video of me trying a routine for a week and seeing how it goes and seeing if it evolves over the week. I probably will. I think I have one plan this week on Wednesday, but otherwise I feel like my routine is going to be able to stay kind of the same, so that's cool. But yeah, so that's what will be Friday's videos. Hopefully, here's hoping. And hopefully we get back on track with Instagram videos, Reels, TikToks. You know, I think once I realized my TikTok was not set up right, I think that's when things started going downhill for me, like productivity-wise, because I had to make a new TikTok account. And I just felt very frustrated and sad that my TikToks weren't really doing well, and they're still not doing well. You know, there's that sort of, I guess, a little bit of jealousy, but not in the aspect like I'm mad that other people are getting it and not me. Not that sort of jealousy. It's just like, oh my gosh, that's awesome for them. I want that for me too. I think that got to me, and so when it wasn't happening, I'm like, I don't want to make TikToks at all. I just got overwhelmed with content creation in general, and you know, everybody has such beautiful looking graphics, and I can't figure out how to do beautiful graphics. I think that got to me as well. But we're going to do better. You know, we love ourselves. I love myself. We need to love ourselves first. We need to enjoy our company first. We need to be proud of ourselves first in order for anything else to happen. So I think this week I am going to, you know, just try and give myself a little bit more grace, but also ease back into like the routine that I want to do for myself. Yeah, ease back into it. I just made it on the last Friday, but to like, you know, get myself onto a routine. Hopefully it sticks. I know it takes a while to develop a routine and to develop habits. I'm not going to be super strict with myself this week, just because I know if I go from, you know, being in my little bottom to trying to force myself to go up to the top, it's not going to work. We're going to ease into it. We're going to go slow, and I will document it for you guys. So hopefully that video goes well. But I'm gonna let you guys go here. Thank you for watching. I feel like we're ending on a like moment, but I hope this is just me documenting things. You know, I don't want to lie and say that things are going great when I'm struggling. You know, that's not cool. But I also don't want to say, like, do a pity party over here, like, oh my gosh, I'm struggling so much, you guys feel bad for me. Like, don't do that. Don't feel bad for me. Like, we all go through seasons where things just seem a little heavier than normal, where things seem a little harder, and that's okay. This YouTube channel started out as me just documenting my writing journey, and right now we're on the struggle bus of our writing journey, but that's okay. I still want to document it because I still want this moment in time. Like, I want to be able to look back and be like, yeah, Sarah, you were struggling, but look at you now, you know? So that's the reason that I filmed these clips. It's not for sympathy. It's not for anything else. It's just me being like, okay, we're feeling low. Let's document it so we can say, you know what? We're doing better. Because if it never rains, you never know how good it is when it's sunny. You know, you never know how great the sunshine is if you don't have a little rain. That's why they say you need some bad days to appreciate the good ones. So here's our bad time period. Here comes the good, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 9 young adult romance books, working on the 10th. And I'll see you guys Friday in Friday's video where we talk about my routine. Hopefully. Goodbye!